Hello everyone, welcome back to White House Loft. What do you do when you're on quarantine and you're on vacation the same week? You have nowhere to go, so you work on your record keeping and working on your pigeon loft. Now, as you can see, these are some birds that I purchased from other people or was given to me by another fly. These are the birds that's given to me by John over at Ham's Flight Kit Box over the last couple years. He did give me a few more that I have given to someone else. Now, some of these I know they're hens, some of them are cock birds, of course. I just didn't label those. I just didn't take the time to do it, even though I have plenty of time. But as you can see, these are the birds given to me by John. Like I said, he gave me several other birds, but I've given those over to someone else to help them get started. These were some of the first birds that I purchased before I got them from John. I purchased 6 birds from a guy named Jerry. He was another flyer. I have 4 of his birds left, and these 3 birds was given to me. This bird is one of my birds that was given to me by a girl I went to school with. She actually, her mother found this bird, and it was a banded bird come out of the Evansville Racing Pigeon Club. They did take the band off, but I have the bird. This Millie Cock, he was given me by a flyer named Mickey. He is a good bird that I've had for a couple years, and actually him and his mate produced a yellow for me this year. And hopefully they'll produce some more yellows. I don't know a lot about pigeon genetics, but I was told that the yellow came from his side, the Millie Cock, because the hen is actually a dark blue check that I got from John last year. This silver cock I got from a good friend of mine named Rick. He no longer has racing pigeons. He has other birds, but he has moved to Virginia, and he no longer lives in the county I live in. Those 3 birds was given to me by those people. I got the wind's blowing, sorry. I got these 4 over here from another flyer named Jerry, and all these came from John at Ham's Flight Kit Box. Okay, bear with me here. Now, this is just for my records, nothing fancy. I know you can buy breeding records, but all right, these are my 2019 birds that I raised last year that I have left. Bear with me, guys. Sorry. These are the 2019 birds that I have left from last year. I lost some from flying. A few never returned home from flying. I'm sure they got caught by hawks or got lost. But I still have a few left. I have plenty of birds, so it don't really matter. I mean, you know, we all lose birds. It's part of the sport. So. And then I got 3 hens that I bought from the National Young Bird Show last year in Louisville, Kentucky. They're all tiger grizzles or grizzle hens, and you can see the band numbers there. So, and then here I got my 2020 young birds. Now, some of these, as you can see, there's 50 bands here, and I am missing a few. I think I just miscalculated or didn't count them whenever I was doing the count this morning. Having so many birds, it's hard to keep up with. But most of them are blue bar and blue check. I do have some grizzles in here. I do have the black one black I raised this year, number 617. His parents were both black, and unfortunately the father died. I came in the loft one day and he was dead. I don't know what happened to him. Perfectly healthy bird. He was just dead, laying on the floor. I do have a yellow, like I said, from the Millie Cock and his dark checkmate. Hopefully they'll raise some more. Now, they raised 3 rounds for me this year, but 2 of the rounds was from foster. I fostered the babies over, so they actually only raised me the yellow and the dun. So I have a yellow and a dun from them. Very good looking birds, but I think they did come from the cock side, the color. Like I said, I don't know a lot about pigeon genetics, but some of you may could tell me, but from what I was told, that the Mealy Cock actually threw those two colors, the yellow and the dun. I do have white and brown grizzles, a couple of them right there. Now their mother was white with brown, so they took back after her. Now the father is the gray check that I got from the friend of mine that I went to school with. He was a racing bird that came out of Evansville, I'm sorry, not Nashville. All right, let's go in the loft and I'll show you what's going on. As you remember from my last video, I took down the breeding boxes. I'm done breeding for the year. I got to put up some more perches, of course, but I did separate all my birds. These are my blue bar and my blue checks, as you can see. Now, I scraped the floor a couple days ago, but with having this many birds, it doesn't look like I did. And then, of course, there you see a few feathers here. They're starting to go through the moat. A lot of these young birds are, and there is several young birds here. There's a few old birds here that I got from John. Like I said, over at John's Hem Flight Kid Box. But I will probably fly those. I mean, if I lose a few, I lose a few. I got plenty of birds, like I said, so I'm gonna probably turn them out eventually with my young birds. I've been letting my young birds out a few different times by themselves and letting them get used to the place. I'm not gonna fly birds this year. I'm not in a club. The nearest club is an hour away, like I said before. But you know, this is just really for my enjoyment. Okay. Again, this is my blue bar and blue checks. Now we'll go over here to the middle and I'll show you these. Now these are my reds and my silvers. Alright, now I do have a few blue bar and blue checks here, like I said. I like that one right there. That blue check, she is mated to the Mealy Cock, that's him. They're the ones that produced me the dun and the yellow this year. So hopefully they'll pair up again and raise me some more yellows. That would be great. I've got a pair right up there. That's a blue splash and that Mealy Cock. Now they have produced blue checks and blue bars this year. Nothing else. But as you can see, I do got some silvers and some reds. The blue checks that I kept in here, they were good parents. I want to hang on to them and breed them back to either the reds or to another bird. You know, but I didn't want to lose them if I turned them out to fly. So I do have those three there and that blue splash up there. So, all right, over here, this was my Tiger Grizzle project. As you remember, it didn't go very good this year. Got that Tiger Grizzle there from John. That black there with the white on her, I got her from the Young Bird Show. This bird right, if I can point him out, right here. That bird is the one that belonged to the Evansville Racing Pigeon Club. And when I contacted the owner, they said that they didn't want it back, so I just kept it. All right, there's my yellow. As you can see, and there's a few grizzles and some whites. There's a couple blue checks here, or blue bars, I mean, young birds. The parents kind of quit feeding them, so I moved them over here with these birds. I didn't want them to wind up dying. There's my black hen, the only one I have left. She came from the flyer Jerry out of Owensboro, Kentucky. I got her a few years ago, and that is her baby down there on the floor. That's the only black that I produced this year. Hopefully it'll be a cock bird and I can breed it back to her or try to breed it to one of the whites to get some Tiger Grizzles. But anyway, not a lot going on. I just wanted to give y'all a quick update. Hopefully everybody's doing well, staying well during the coronavirus. We've been quarantined for the most part here in Kentucky. They tell us to stay home. Don't go out unless you have to. So I've been on vacation all week for my job. So I've been working in the yard and working on the pigeon loft and trying to update my records a little bit just for my personal use. There's a dun right there that I got from that Millie Cock. He's a real pretty bird. And there's a light grizzle, I guess you would say. I got her. She was from another pair. So, but anyway, that's all that's going on. Just want to give y'all a quick update. Appreciate you watching. Take care. Stay safe. And I'll talk to you soon.